What y'all say? Triple rushing yards. Let's get it, man. I don't think there's no other way to play it, but Beast, what's up, bro? Battle School. Hey man, welcome to the stream, guys. We can be doing some solo battles to start off, man. You got triple rushing yards, and you getting rewards every day. Miguel, what's up? Welcome to the stream. So we're gonna try to get some stuff going. Oh, for real, Beast? Okay. Let's try to get us a top 100 with this. Chilling with your wife and son. That's what's up, bro. That family time is where it's at.
It's the second round of the Madden Ultimate Team Playoffs. It's the coach in Orlando as we get you set for the NFL on EA
What's up?
Sports.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And he'll take this.
All right, the triple rushing yards, man.
Couple extra yards up to the
I'm running the ball.
27-yard line.
And that's not even what I do in this game mode, but I'm running the ball in this time. Triple rushing yards get me close to that MUT master.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
Definitely didn't come in here wanting to run it. I believe that game last night. I can't believe the dumb call. I can believe the result.
You want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Fight Zeke. Let's go. Running my forte, man. I can get it. Let's get these yards up.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Come on. Look at Zeke fight. Did he go down? I don't know if he went down. Solomon, what's up?
12 yards there as they move the chains.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
How I feel about Fitzpatrick? Okay. He's overrated. That's a fact. He's definitely overrated. But he's playing solid right now.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
But I've seen when Fitzpatrick has played great, and I've seen when he's played bad. And I mean, I know that it's gonna fizzle out.
They didn't get the memo.
It wouldn't be Fitzpatrick if it didn't fizzle out. All right. With the running rushing game being triple, I'm over 150. Already, let's keep pounding.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start.
Oh, come on, man. This spin special.
They may just stick with it.
Patrick Mahomes, he look great. I like him. I like him.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards.
That's what I'm saying.
The impressive opening.
I mean, there is not just Clay Matthews. I see that you keep mentioning Clay Matthews with this call. This call has been happening to everybody. Hey, now one thing about it, I never said that was that great. Y'all, as everyone in this chat knows, I love Ezekiel Elliott. I'm not that fond of Dak Prescott. He need to tighten up. I hope he's the guy. I honestly hope that it's our franchise quarterback, so we don't have to search for nobody else. And plus, I know that you have to call plays to put him in the best position to succeed, and we have not been doing that.
That hurts the defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Now the first running back drafted this year, it's Saquon Barkley. And that one blown up quickly. As he's going to be stopped before he could even get
But I think what happened with Dez is nothing. Absolutely nothing. I mean, I honestly don't see any team that really wants or needs him.
Two more than my college teammate Reggie White.
Josh Gordon found a team that traded to the Patriots, and Dez don't have a freaking job yet. So I mean, his attitude killing him.
As he takes this up near the 25.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this 3rd down play as we've hit the end of quarter 1. They're staring up at a 3rd and 9 to start it out. On play action, it's Rodgers. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Go.
And they will be set up now as he brings this
this is solo battles, bro. That's your first game online.
Exactly
7-9, 2 plays, and he fumbles. Oh, he quit. Okay. Okay.
By throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
I think if Earl Thomas gets traded, he going to Dallas, like without a doubt. Le'Veon Bell, that's up in the air. I'm not sure.
They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns.
Those are your Cowboys away uniforms. Okay, makes plenty of sense to me.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker.
That's what I'm doing.
That's just trying to
establish yourself
as you move forward.
They'll run it now.
No, I didn't. I ain't play that. I ain't. I done ran the ball every snap. Crazy. I've seen the triple running yards.
And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Yeah, I know that top 100 gonna be tough.
The Eagles offense back out onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script.
Y'all see, I got a new piece in that secondary, y'all. I got old Earl Thomas back there.
Between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script.
Let's go.
I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet. And try.
Nah, I really look like Usher. What?
Anything, at least
what makes me look like Usher?
0 off the board.
Like for real, what makes me look like Usher? What the hell's going on here? Thank you, because that one would happen right there.
In the first half, we'll come back to Philadelphia after this.
I don't even know what Outlast 2 is.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. First down now, but the clock continues to move. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
Oh, good play.
Wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Oh, he's throwing. Aaron Rodgers throwing dots now.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before
that score doesn't affect me.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Yeah.
Second and 5.
Yeah, John Gruden should have stayed where he was at, honestly.
And again, it's Rodgers. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't even like the idea of letting them score.
Intended target, and it's third down.
I don't even like the idea of
that.
that.
All the time to having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case,
if I can get the ball, back, I can hurry up and run. SBM, what's up? Yeah, he definitely throwing that.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
Like every game, you got score like 50 points. Good grief.
Stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Oh, yeah, you've been waiting for it, ain't you?
It's third down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football,
yeah, they need 115, absolutely. I need it. I had to get this other Earl Thomas, man.
With the legs, in this case, the feet, did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying.
1 out of 4 times a week.
So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume.
Yeah, I want to be straight by the time weekend league get here.
On first down, Rodgers. He couldn't quite hold it.
Earl Thomas. Good gracious.
Incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass.
Yeah, see, one thing about SBM, boy, he loves stating the obvious. That's boy, you in.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Did the sun come out where you live today?
He's going to be
obvious.
To the backfield.
Obvious.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long.
I don't miss any game, so you know I seen it.
As they'll stop it with 40
I don't miss any Cowboy game.
In this first
no hate, what's up?
The Eagles on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Oh, you getting several alerts?
In a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion.
Your pack is not one either, is the way it looks.
Looked like
sir.
I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
He definitely do.
And Walsh able to convert.
The defense won't brutal. Our offense just sucks.
And they will get themselves on the board here at
The Seahawks have no chance in that division. So if we can't get our offense right, we ain't gonna have no chance neither.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job,
but
right?
one thing, we have talent. We just got bad coaching.
You did a nice job there, but here's the other
horrible coaching.
13 plays. You don't force any mistakes. You don't take the ball away.
But now, let's see. I'm gonna try to score real quick.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And with time
by weekend league, I'm gonna have them powered all the way up.
How aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
We gotta get
out. Going to be complete to Moss. And now we won't
I got hit while I was throwing the ball.
We're going to get a timeout instead. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Nah, but you can't talk trash if you're in the same predicament as the person that you're trying to talk trash to. That makes literally no sense. I'm gonna talk trash if I'm a loser too. Come on, bro. It makes no sense. At least be logical when you talk trash.
action. Wentz. Wide open receiver.
Seahawks will definitely not be in there.
And he's going to go out of bounds, taking it down inside the 25. A very solid gain of 27.
Absolutely. I'm going to get Team Diamonds early by weekend league.
To throw, it's Wentz. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone.
I'm definitely.
Cowboy touchdown.
I got about 80K right now. I get 115, 115. I'm going to be right there to get that early time.
Cowboys will extend their lead. And it's 21-3.
Okay. By weekend league, we're going to get them. We're going to get them.
Drive there of just 4 plays.
That's right.
And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown.
For real, all I need is these games, man. If I can get 115, 115, that's 250 right there. I think on MUT here, he's 365. God, I thought I seen 300 something today.
After the break. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
We gotta do what we gotta do. I ain't tripping. We gotta do what we gotta do.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this one near the 25.
And I'm going to grind solos as hard as I can. By Friday morning, I'm going to have him. I might not have him for the first night of weekend league, but Friday morning, I'm going to have him. You better bet that.
In the 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
Yeah, I thought I seen him for cheaper than that, too.
More important than it
but we'll
actually
see.
is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Mike Williams that time. 3rd down here.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
Sure, let's get it.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Just a 5-yard pick.
Lorenzo, what's up, bro? Welcome to the stream. Make sure I smack that like button for me, guys.
Offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone,
they
catch
to running a
and then they can make a big play.
Elliott.
They create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from the 1st down.
They stopped him in his tracks. 21 yards. Well done on the return.
Grace, you got
and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some
points. I definitely want that Pat Pete, but Earl Thomas is first and foremost what I want next. He's going to be my Ezekiel Elliott of my defense, man. I'm going to have him from now on whenever I play.
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Good God. That's so
this
bad.
is going to be incomplete.
That's so bad.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete.
Yeah, Lions next. We'll see what happens, bro. If we don't fix our offense, I don't think we can beat nobody.
And boy, this is
he couldn't get it.
That's bad. That mark looks so a little short, and he didn't get there.
If we don't fix our offensive situation, man, we ain't gonna be able to beat nobody.
Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
Let's fight.
Again, it's Barkley.
Let's go.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive
oh, wow, good play.
Hey,
what's up?
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, bro.
14 yards there and a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun.
What the?
Oh, that's what an effort.
Let him score.
To the races, down the right
Just
side.
let him score.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 43 yards. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in
Keep
this
fighting.
game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
A lone second remains now in this third quarter.
I mean, we're going to watch the game and find out, Beast. I mean, I don't know if you're trying to troll me or what, bro. But until your team does something decisively to make it look like y'all are going to be a contender, we might as well don't talk about football, bro. I mean, you're a loser just like I'm a loser, bro. So, I mean, what are we talking about? At least be a team that's a contender and talk trash. I mean, you just want to talk trash just to talk trash. I'm not with that, bro. Healing, man. I gotta go for the kill on this one. I want some more points.
Wentz throwing on second down. And some room to maneuver. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he is into the
That's my overall 88.
Cowboy touchdown. Randy Moss, 70 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And it's a pretty good return here.
Box will break all the time.
To the 29-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
I mean, I don't understand what there's to joke about. Because both our teams are a joke right now. So, I mean, I don't understand the joke.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
Fired that one in there, able
to
make
photo.
a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it. And he pops
into a double team and it's intercepted. Picked up by Champ Bailey. And they are going to take
Let's get it, man. Let's get it.
At the 22-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
It's like 300-something rushing yards.
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Now Elliott. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
A big run that time by Elliott. 41 yards on the ground.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the off.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Let's go. That's hot.
Randy Moss with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land,
but the Cowboys, I ain't sure, bro. I'm just waiting to find out, bro. I'm waiting just like you waiting.
That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Okay.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And a coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
On second down, here's Barkley. So a nice job.
Well, Saquon Barkley crazy, man. He break every tackle.
After that, as he's brought down. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
He caught.
Wow.
He caught that.
This one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
I can't
A
believe
gain
he
of
caught
13
that.
and also the first down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the
goodness,
Smith.
I couldn't get around him.
And down to the 48-yard line.
Get around that guy really.
Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know, I used to play quarterback in high school, I can do this, until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw.
Good
and that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit, and this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Let's get it.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch.
We want that top 100, man.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the
Taro, what's up, bro?
This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes, carving them up is right. Seems like everything.
Yeah, I'm playing all the weekend league games this week. I'm off. I'm off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So yeah, we're gonna definitely get to it, man. Thursday night, I'm gonna stay up late night, do a late stream. Hopefully, we can get about 10 or so done there. Y'all gonna finish 10-5? I mean, it's 16 games, so I don't. Oh wait, 16-5-1. I'm guessing you saying. Okay. I mean 10-5-1. I mean that's what you saying. Okay. Cool. Let's get it, man. I'm trying to finish this next one. Get a better score than we did on the last one, hopefully.
It's the coach in Orlando, and you're tuned in to Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Memphis Hounds. With that, let's head on up to Foxborough. Standing by with the call at Gillette Stadium, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. This is taken at his 4.
Let's get it, man. Well, I have Madden 18. I no longer have it. I got Madden 19 now, bro. I'm a competitive player. I don't play the old game.
Here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. Leading the charge under center will be their 6'5" quarterback, Carson Wentz.
And what a blow it had to have been for Carson Wentz to realize his season was over after the injury in Los Angeles with his team just rolling at that point. Dreams of a Super Bowl in everyone's head. But as soon as the doctors cleared him, he made every quarterback meeting, every team meeting, spent extra time with Nick Foles, stayed involved with the team on the sidelines during games. He was probably their biggest supporter during their run to the Super Bowl.
I don't know why that spin not working.
Stayed involved. What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on right in
Bro, what the?
Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 3rd down.
I knew this one going nowhere. I should have audible out of that.
Gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
I definitely should have audible out of that.
So nothing there. I don't know if that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. Over the middle, complete. It's Gonzalez. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice
top 100, man.
Up on 4th.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
And he's brought down. A really nice
I mean, shoot, after the losing streak, I don't care if I win 2-0. I'm in. I'm with it. Let's give me a win. Get back on the board. How in the world is Travis Frederick get knocked on his back like that?
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit.
Dang, what's up? Slide left.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Wentz.
Wow, good defense. And the man disappeared after that play.
Brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
Y'all see that? Y'all see the man disappear?
Coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Wentz to throw for it on 4th.
Like they never cover tight end. Like they never cover.
Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on.
They never cover the tight end. That's crazy.
9 yards, and the offense stays out there. The first carry now for Ricky Williams.
Need a little more speed, Rick. Need a little more speed.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, Williams. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. So an even first quarter on the scoreboard, but the threat of points on the horizon. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here.
Okay.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Man open, it's Moss complete. And he's got the first down.
Man, I don't want no long drives like this in the freaking solos, man. Solo battles. I need to score quick, but I want to get these running yards. It's triple.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line.
You them triple run yards, man. You go for that MUT Master. I'm ready for that MUT Master.
On the 5-yard line, here's 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Here's Elliott.
Air truck. Let's get it.
Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys are in for 6.
Ice, what's up, bro? Welcome to the stream.
Extra point splits the uprights. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves. Sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy.
Let's see if I can give me a big turnover right here on defense real fast.
Now on 1st down.
Come on. Let's get it. J.J. Watt.
The 4-time All-Pro, J.J. Watt. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Yeah, I mean, it was unpredictable this week in the NFL, Ice.
Back to Foxborough after this.
It was very unpredictable.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
Oh, my. Look at Earl. Look at Earl. Look at Earl. What a play.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Let's go.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, that's crazy.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to
yeah,
the edge,
the Jaguars will be all right
big
now.
breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Absolutely, it's the Cowboys, man. Absolutely.
Now Wentz sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Randy Moss from 21 yards away. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
Yeah, y'all should get the Jets.
Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer. Y'all should get them easy.
Most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open. You're able to get it to them.
Fielded about a yard deep. Uses the spin. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
What do you mean, Ice?
So
what are you talking about?
Back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious. Because
whack, 88, bro, is my overall.
They attack him here.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best
players
into space with the football.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's why I don't know, bro. The way we playing, I can't say if we gonna win or not. Honestly,
have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now Rodgers throwing on
I don't know why everybody wants to the girl route. Everybody went to the girl route, including myself.
40 to the 39. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Damn. I'm supposed to go to it. I'm supposed to go to it that time. Let's get it. It was at 89. I'm just on Xbox at the moment. But I have a PlayStation, but I just don't play Madden on it. I don't have time to grind both accounts.
What's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit.
The play is red all the time.
Throwing now is Wentz. And he finds a man with a crossing route.
Rockstock ready. What's up, bro? Up to the stream. They should all smack that like button for me, guys.
A very solid gain of 27.
Some guys just simply have it, and Randy Moss is one of those guys. His big playability, once again on display right there.
That's what he's known for. He averaged 15.6 yards per reception during his playing days. Highest career yards per catch average for any player with 900 or more receptions. Now Wentz. That's complete right around the 8.
I'm telling you, Gonzalez.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Here's Elliott.
He didn't get in?
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yards.
Your dad team is bad. Who your dad team?
Before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they'll stop the clock
Same
with
way it's
12
on Madden
seconds to
18.
go in this first half. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Now Wentz will keep it, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Carson Wentz as the first half is winding down, and the Cowboys will extend their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said,
what's up, Don, man? Thanks for dropping through, man. We growing slowly, man.
Now they've got the cushion. This half has been
we'll get there eventually.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground.
Come on, man. Knock that ball out, man.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. We have hit halftime.
I'm chilling to Monty. Okay, Rockstar, man. Thanks for coming through.
Take a timeout. Okay, well, so much for the halftime report here. I can't even finish.
I really appreciate it, man. Make sure all y'all smack that like button for me, man. Let's grow. Smack that like button helps grow the channel.
First here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we all...
Let's go.
Go down. A Cowboy sack. Bruce Smith in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Yes, I love Madden, man.
Gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles are usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback.
Man.
He's going to put him on the ground.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Gets his guy on the flat.
Man, so many times we hear quarterbacks and coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one. He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation.
Oh.
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here.
Yes, I'm a Cowboy fan.
We talk a lot about pregame speeches.
You can't see the stuff behind me.
Speeches like.
For the most part,
big Cowboy
not
fan.
nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire.
I don't know, bro.
In this case,
football has been very confusing to me this year. I have no clue.
Here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion.
I hope my Cowboys can go. I hope my Cowboys can right the ship and go.
Let's see if the offense gets done. There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there. And now it's third down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. No gain on the play.
Baltimore what? D-Nail.
Now this feels like
oh my God! I did not mean to hit that.
I
want to sneak.
So on offense, what do you do now? Do you decide to run it?
Do it anyway.
If you go for it on fourth down,
they run. It's
Let's
Williams,
go.
and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ricky Williams punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. So they went for it from the 1 on fourth and
team.
and they got it done.
Is this the new NFL?
This is the
new NFL. Seahawks, right? Okay.
Updated NFL, and I like it.
Okay,
I
hear you, D-Nail.
Across the league has spent the entire offseason and even during the season.
Back now in Foxborough, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, you know, not even put
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I
They
did.
got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what
Okay,
is
what's up,
working,
Justice?
and call more
Kareem, what's good?
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And his throw's
Boy, he lucky.
incomplete.
Earl Thomas didn't get that one.
That's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
To throw on third down, Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a third time.
Really?
Picked off by Jair.
We just going for the points,
and
man.
these guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Only a yard that time, second and goal. Wentz to throw on second down. This will be caught at about the 5. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced with a third and goal situation. Time for a break.
I said, I don't know.
I
have no clue, bro. The league, I mean,
so the Cowboys
nothing's going the way that I planned it for it to go, so I don't know at the moment.
They've got it third and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. Wentz going to throw. Flushed, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know that plenty of people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
Take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
I mean, it's possible. Wish your kicker wasn't Blair Wall.
Ready to see what they can do here. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective game.
Good play. I could not get that.
I could not get that, bro. That one, it earns him a fresh set of downs.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second.
Big Ben, oh yeah, he trash.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Finally cooking up some dots.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll get get it down on the play to the 37.
Power up your Barry Sanders.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
That's the thing I wanted to power up this Earl Thomas.
Rodgers again now.
Come on.
But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Come on.
It's the
Earl.
Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
Earl.
back. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive.
What's up, Fred?
That interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Oh, you got Dion.
Wentz to throw. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first.
You want to delete your whole team to get a better kick?
In the final stages.
What?
On play action, it's Wentz. And this is caught. Right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe they're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
Now a play fake. Wentz. They'll roll him out right.
It's hot. Let's go.
This will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle. I get that. But there are a few folks that might not
You're going for that top 100, man. You're going for that top 100.
Well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish
you
about
that Prescott? Okay,
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points from me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
One final try for Rodgers.
Earl.
We've seen this before. And he takes this
Earl.
one back into the end zone.
Earl, 3 kicks.
Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Earl Thomas, man. That man make plays out there, bro.
That's the story
Man,
of the
game changer.
They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to...
Man, I'm telling you, Earl Thomas makes such a difference on the defense. Oh yeah, it's definitely about to happen. I'm gonna keep fighting for it. He everywhere where he supposed to be, and he make the play.
It's time to punch one of 2 tickets to the Super Bowl.
All right,
It's the
D-Nelly.
coach, and this is the Madden Ultimate Team Playoffs. Up next, we've got what should be a
Yeah, you
great
definitely got me.
matchup between the Philadelphia.
Oh, you just keep watching the stream, bro. You keep checking the stream out. You'll learn. We discuss a lot of different things in the stream every day.
Full swing is off we go on EA Sports.
You definitely can learn.
Set to return it.
I don't think us not having Dez is our problem. Like, I don't even see why people even think that's our problem, because we were doing the same dumb stuff offensively last year. He's not going to make no difference. Maybe in a red zone he can make a little difference. Nah.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result.
Nah, he didn't sound with them neither.
On second down, Hyde. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation.
No, he didn't. He's out. He's allowed to.
Game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can.
Come on.
The Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. J.J. Watt.
Bro, okay, Madden King. I don't know if you watch football or you don't watch football, but I'm taking it that you don't watch football. You just go off what analysts say. For the last 12 games, Dak Prescott has not threw over 200 yards. Meaning 7 of those games, we had Dez Bryant, and he still didn't throw over 200 yards. The problem is not the receiving core. The problem is not that we lost Dez Bryant. The problem is Dak Prescott cannot play in a drop back passer role. That's the problem.
And what a blow it had to have been for Carson Wentz to realize his season was over after the injury in Los Angeles with his team just rolling at that point. Dreams of a Super Bowl in everyone's head. But as soon as the doctors cleared him, he made every quarterback meeting, every team meeting, spent extra time with Nick Foles, stayed involved with the team on the sidelines during games. He is probably their biggest supporter.
In a roundabout way, Madden King? Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Stayed involved.
On second down, Elliott a first down and more. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 44 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
They're gonna have to change the whole game plan if Dak gonna be successful.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's the
Al Jones got arrested 10 times. Sounds about right.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory.
You got to get that. You got to call read options. Get that on the move using his legs. He's not no drop back passer. This is not what he is.
Get a couple of first downs and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off.
But
that's what they're looking for.
Our play callers are so stubborn that they're going to continue to call what they want to call instead of changing the offense to fit what Dak does.
His bounce, absolutely iconic. That guy moves in directions most people aren't able to do.
Career rushing yards are crazy, over 15,000, and the only player with 5 1,500-yard seasons. Just incredible. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Young on third down. And that is incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage.
I mean, it really doesn't matter to me, bro. If it ain't the Cowboys, it ain't. I really don't have much interest in it.
Is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time?
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
The RPO? Yeah, I mean, they definitely need to start using that. They definitely need to start doing that.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Look at this defense. Wow.
Incomplete.
Pretty good.
Dory Jackson right there, step for step in coverage.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making.
Oh, man. I thought I was going to get a block right there.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
The 13 yards that time of the first. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the second yards.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They go play action here on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. A very solid gain of 27.
Look, we came into this one focused on Randy Moss, and now he has our full attention with his first grab of the game.
Well, he's one of only 2 players to go a whole season averaging over 100 yards receiving and average a touchdown per game as well. That's a pretty impressive stat.
Keep fighting, man.
It really is, especially when you consider that every defense he faced was prepared for him and was kicking coverages in his direction.
They'll give it to him up the middle, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Woo-wee.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice. So they're furiously going over things on the sideline.
Can't be that bad.
What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Young. He's going to air one out.
No, sir.
Into double coverage, and it's
no, sir.
Picked off by Landon Collins. And his guys will take over.
What's wrong with it?
25-yard line.
And how you know that everybody qualified for weekend league this week?
Like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Nobody blocked.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time. They fake the give. Now Wentz. On the crossing route, complete. It's Moss.
Let's go.
Cowboys.
Oh, your farmer can't qualify.
As the first half is winding down, and the Cowboys will add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Tyreek Hill on the return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Young with a give to Sanders. Pretty nice move, but not a ton of space there. They stop him shy of the 25. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. And he's found... Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire half
The Randy Moss didn't block nobody.
Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They go to Elliott again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. We've become so accustomed to it, you sort of take it for granted.
You really do, but he is so good that every team in his division, every year, is trying to make sure they draft people charged with trying to block J.J. Watt. So far, hasn't been too successful.
Throw left side complete. It's Gonzalez. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down. They do go for it. It's Wentz. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Gonzalez. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
When Tony Gonzalez makes catches, sometimes I feel bad, like it's almost routine. And that's really not what the deal is. This is a guy who has to work his way open on every play because he's such a featured guy. But he's also a guy that throughout his career, there's a little bit of a loyalty and a soft spot for Kansas City, his first team. When he went to Atlanta, he kept his mouthpiece from Kansas City, which was kind of that yellow that goes in the Kansas City uniform. Not in the Atlanta uniform, but he kept wearing it because he remembered the good times he had in KC. What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well.
Wow, we didn't get
because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Wentz going to go on 4th down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration.
82.
On play action, Wentz.
He
finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A nice gain of 21 yards. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Try to get that snap off.
Back now in Arlington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
I'm bringing it to you.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Fight.
On 2nd down, here's
Good
Wentz.
defense. I don't even know why I do that.
And a big turnover there as his
over.
guys will get the football back.
That was so stupid.
You got to know as a quarterback that's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position. And he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
Let's go.
They start the drive with Hyde. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14.
I swear that sucks.
The safety Landon Collins there to make the tackle. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Now a 2nd down throw for Young. Over the middle here to Brown.
Earl Thomas all over
he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19
Earl
yard
Thomas
line.
is just a freaking animal, dude.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 3rd and short yardage, Young. He is going to find him.
That's on me.
30, the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tyreek Hill, 81 yards. And the Eagles get a score closer.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now, it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game, they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Earl Thomas could get back on that.
And the Cowboys are able to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Wentz now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Wentz. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Super high that, man. Let's go.
Randy Moss, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Probably just want to put this one behind them. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Here's Steve Young, and he finds his tight end Graham, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
He really makes the cover.
As a result, the drive continues. Here is Young, bringing it in.
Who makes one tackle there? Earl Thomas.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 6 there on first.
He dropped him deep this time, so he has no reason to be in there to play.
And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Again, it's Young. And able to find Graham, complete. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. It'll be Young again. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Q-Ox, what's up?
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
And they just hit another big completion there. And I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think.
He's got it with the 15. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. From the red zone now, Wentz. Eagle pressure, 2 bucks this time. Down he goes. And one of the
Miles, what's up, bro? Up to the stream.
So they'll stop.
Make sure y'all smack that like button for me,
guys.
guys.
That's been decided in the closing seconds. Play action. Now Wentz. He'll buy some time right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Go.
Randy Moss from 21 yards away. Then the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
Fight.
Fight, man. Here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the
about
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case...
Bruh, I'm telling you, this Earl Thomas is crazy. Clifford, what's up, bro? Welcome to the stream. Kyle, what's up, bro? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm mad at him too.
The big day has finally arrived.
There's a lot of bad play calls.
Who will wear the crown as a Super Bowl champion of the Madden Ultimate Team
Play calling
playoffs?
is terrible.
Coming up, we've got a good one on tap between the Madden Elites and the Dallas.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So we get a peek at the Madden Elites as they come out for their first drive. They'll be led out by their 6'5" quarterback out of North Dakota State. It's Carson Wentz.
And what a blow it had to have been for Carson Wentz to realize his season was over after the injury in Los Angeles with his team just rolling at that point. Dreams of a Super Bowl in everyone's head. But as soon as the doctors cleared him, he made every quarterback meeting, every team meeting, spent extra time with Nick Foles, stayed involved with the team on the sidelines during games. He was probably their biggest supporter during their run to the Super Bowl. Never dropped his head, stayed involved.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle it, and they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of
Stafford
yards
right now.
after the catch. Now you put the offense
I don't
in
know.
position.
I really haven't watched
Every
this.
series,
The
you have to
Lions.
work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon.
Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith.
Oh, man. You just see how Wentz scored him there. What in the world?
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Yeah, you off. Where you at, man? Where you at?
First quarter, first drive, first interception throw.
And that last one, that hurts.
Stafford. Oh, yeah, he did.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
But, I mean, it's so early in the season, guys. I think we're getting carried away with these first few games.
It'll be second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line.
Like, people really don't get into the flow of the games about week 4 or 5.
Yeah, we
really.
know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Oh.
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Bruce Smith. He's the
Like,
one
let
that
people
got
get
to him.
their
He
feet up
takes
under
him
them.
down for a loss of 9.
Their win back.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Then we can start talking about, okay, this guy did this guy did that, this team did this team did that. I mean, but the first couple of weeks of the season, really, guys? That's what we down to now.
Tried to get all back in one play.
Yeah, 3rd and long. Thought he needed the deep pass. Couldn't connect it.
Maybe he was hoping for a penalty downfield to give him the yardage they needed.
To throw, it's Wentz. And open, it's Moss complete.
Let's get it.
Take it into the end zone for
Fight.
Randy Moss, 43 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
I know these wide receivers.
I mean, I always thought he was good. I just don't feel like
But a good number of them play running back at some
he's the
point
top
in their
quarterback in the
career.
league,
That's
boy,
how
the
they
way he's
finish
getting
off a lot
paid.
of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Madden Elites offense coming back on the field. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
Bro,
He'll look to throw.
I'm all over that route.
Got hit.
I'm all over that route. I need to pick that one, bro.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They go counter with Howard. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
He finds Beckham complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Rolling to his right.
Oh, wow, good play.
Down to avoid the contact. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions.
I mean, Brady makes a lot of people look a lot better than what they are. Not saying Gronk sucks, but Brady definitely going to make you look a lot better.
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and our drive continues here to start quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. Now a play fake. Wentz dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
His throw incomplete. Jerry Rice.
Oh my goodness. Earl Thomas is going to pick that ball.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. This is Howard on 2nd down. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Ray Lewis up from his linebacker spot to make the play.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does so.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the
go, man, Bruce Smith.
line. Bruce Smith in there to take him.
Bro, I think you asked me that already, Beast.
2-minute warning. 2 minutes
I'm never going to say we're going to lose, bro. It's my squad. And I'm pretty sure the first part of the chat you asked me this before.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman.
If you ask me, I'm going to say we're going 16-0. And then every week we're going to lose. I'm going to subtract that from me and say we're going to. So right now, we've lost 2 games. I think we're going 14-2. J. Millie Rock, what's up? Mike, what's good?
And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Saucy.
And he's going to be out of bounds right
Saucy.
at midfield.
From Carson Wentz. You see the way he moved the corner in the pocket?
Now that
Flick.
play will
That
end
jump
up
was
on
crazy.
the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield. Those guys made that play possible.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Oh my goodness, I couldn't get it off. Can move around that time.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
You think Beckham would be better right there? But his speed ain't fast though.
On play action, it's Wentz.
I really thought about that change, but I looked at the speed and rated ball speed was up.
No one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. This is caught.
Get it,
and he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Randy Moss with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
I had other things I thought it was a little more important to power up at the time. Like the DeMarcus Ware. Now I feel like Earl Thomas is more important to power up. So I get to him, but
5 plays there on that drive.
as of right now, I'm trying to shape up that defense a little better. Teams that got too good. I gotta be better on defense, man.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Madden Elite's offense trotting out again, and it's been a rocky start for him.
I look at Earl Thomas as a eraser.
So there is optimism.
He erased mistakes.
They've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping.
See, Earl Thomas is the human eraser.
Seahawk Earl Thomas.
I mean, any mistake you make, he's gonna erase it, bro.
2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on.
Like, he's so good that my interception rate, it gotta go up. It has to. Come on.
You had a horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tackle that they can fall back on anymore.
A good pick up there, 26 yards.
Let me hold 200K.
And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels. Got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy? And what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Wins to throw again.
The way he's been slinging it in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And Butker able to put this one
Especially
through.
when you're trying to make top.
And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Madden Elite's heading back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On 1st down, Wentz. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMarcus Ware.
Come on, big boy.
Takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboys,
I know that's right. Lone Shark. I know that's right.
What we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. The dangerous Hill now to return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. They go with Howard to begin the drive.
Let's go.
And they get him down, but not
He really called a
before he
timeout.
takes it across the
He
40-yard
seriously did
line.
that.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. A final shot before half for Wentz. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This one taken from the 7. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. When you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it?
And down he goes. They bring
It's like odd to me how I got 5 people blocking and I got solid offensive linemen. And I'm just getting ran over like that.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. Throw left side complete. It's Gonzalez. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And this is going to be incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And he comes back with one complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. They go play action here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down deep in their territory. A big play here for Dallas. 43 yards.
Similar to a slant, it's all about timing when you're throwing a crossing route. Quarterback and receiver have to be in sync, and when they put it on them just right and catch it full speed, running through a defense can often result in a big pickup of yardage.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
I'm going to get to level 50 soon.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down. On third down, that's Elliott. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from a yard out, and the Cowboys add on.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early.
So who do they give you at level 50?
To give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Again, it's Howard. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Back now in Arlington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1.
Bro, that was Earl Thomas. That would have been a pick.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Quick slant there, gets him the first down, 6 yards on the play.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes.
Hell no. I would not.
Effective. Nice completion.
No, sir.
Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, they run with Howard.
Breeze old and Kamara is not nowhere near the back there. Ezekiel out of these. Nope.
It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter
A full legend.
but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping.
And what made you pick Larry Allen?
And move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Or do they just give you a random one?
On second down, here's Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
They're killing me right now.
That is his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Time for a break. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Wentz now on first down. And this is Ertz with it, right side.
Oh, so how you figure I'm going to get who you want then?
Just shy of the 30.
They're just giving you randoms.
Goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Throwing on first is Wentz. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. That's just his second catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game. They've done a great job of doing that.
Oh, I can get to it.
The collision there,
I cannot get to
the
it.
ball loose and brings up second down.
What's up, D? I'm going to call you D because I cannot pronounce that.
Great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Once again here on 2nd and 10. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nope.
Well, you know you don't want to make
I don't even like Jared Goff.
So you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If
I'm not trading nobody for Zeke Elliott.
So it's just the incompletion that we saw there.
We just going to have to find us a quarterback.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. He leaves this one for Howard.
Bruh, that was so dumb.
A touchdown. Jordan Howard, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Madden Elites cut into that lead. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on
That can be true. that could definitely be true.
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that will get them one closer.
That from Stafford now, I'll do that. I'll do that.
Now they're down big here in the
Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that follow.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
The right side going to be complete to Moss. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A first down carry by Elliott. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Telvin Smith that time there to make the play. Again, it's Elliott. And they're running right through it. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be third down. Wentz now to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he fires one, but incomplete.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man over.
I'm not trading Zeke, period.
Threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary.
I would never trade a talent like that.
When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
So it's Zeke better than Gurley. And I already got corners, so I don't need.
And you know, this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Madden Elite's offense coming back on the field. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back. And that's caught inside the 30.
That's the first time I've seen.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
I just knew that was going to be a pick.
On first and 10, here's Wentz. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And this return is going to be halted right around the 20.
I don't need no Peter. I don't need no corners. Don't need no corners.
This has been a tough day for
I got corners. Got Byron Jones.
It's been extremely difficult.
I'm good on
I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Now a play fake here on first down. On the crossing route, complete. It's Moss. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 23 yards on the play. Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
All right, y'all.
And a big turnover.
Let's see what we rank at, and then we're going to be there with this stream. I tried for the top 100. Hopefully we got there. Absolutely, Manny. That's exactly what I'm saying. Exactly. I see. I'm glad you're catching my drift. I'm saying no running back is better than Zeke. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. What the fuck is that? Why? What's good? What's good, bro? Like, so how all of a sudden the servers ain't? Hey man, that's your opinion, Beast. I have. Yeah, I guess we just ultimate. I have stats to back up what I say. You know what I'm saying? You just have an opinion. But yeah, I was hoping I was top 100. Seems like I'm not. We still gonna get some decent rewards, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the stream. Brooke, thanks for coming back, man. Make sure you hit that like button. Till next time, guys. I'll holler at you later.